So that viral video you posted that got 1 million views on Instagram where you said, do not approach women. And I was just wondering from that, when do you think that men should get into relationships? Because I know you say it's important as well. So what kind of time frame or qualifications are we looking at there?
Yeah, great. So as you guys know, I had a reel that went actually viral on TikTok and Instagram. That's kind of how it shot my page up. I think that's where the majority of people found me. Said, do not approach women. And I think the reason it went so viral is because it struck a chord with a lot of men in particular. Well, I mean, I would hope it would be men. And they realized, I've been fed this dogma, this lie my whole life that I have to be the simp. I have to be the puppy on a chain. I have to be the one that has to do A, B, C, D. I have to approach. I have to bend over backwards. I got to buy her things. And I think that's why the red pill was so fascinating and so intriguing with so many men, because the red pill, although a little extreme, it was basically like, no, you don't have to do this. And I agree with that to a certain extent, but I need to make this clear, right? This is the difference between God pill and red pill, because there's a very clear distinction. Red pill, for the most part, is it's usually rooted in bitterness. And we know this because just look at the fruits of red pill. Angry men, I mean, they're kind of perverted guys. Just it doesn't make sense because they tell you don't talk to women, yet they bang all these women. So there's no congruency. It's mushy ground, right? In the Bible, this would say they've built their house on the sand. It doesn't actually make sense. It's just whatever gets clicks. Where God pill is there's actually no emotion at all. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry at women. I actually love women. I believe this is the most loving thing you can do because, and I love it. I love you guys so much that I refuse to put myself and get into a relationship if I feel I cannot guide and protect you, right? So the reason I say don't approach women, guys, is because this might trigger some of you guys, but I don't know the exact verse. I just found this on an Instagram post the other day, and I've known this for a while, is women are created for men, not the other way around. Woman was created for man. Man was not created for woman. And I know that may upset a lot of people. It was masculine revival. He posted. That's what it was. And even you think of Genesis, guys, in the very beginning, right? In the beginning, God created Adam first, right? And Eve was created from Adam for Adam. And unfortunately, Eve was the one who bit the apple, not Adam. Now, of course, we have to also blame Adam because he was a simp and he bit it as well. But where I'm going with this, guys, is I know I'm getting a little biblical here, but I believe this is completely biological as well. Men are built for God. Men are built for mission. Men are built for purpose, right? If you break the rank of hierarchy of responsibility, it goes God, man, woman, child, right? Now, why is this? Well, because when push comes to shove, who do you expect to take the final order? Who do you expect to save you from the burglar? Who do you expect to save you from the bad guy? And by bad guy, I mean in any realm. I would hope it's the man. And women know this deep down. Now, of course, this doesn't sound politically correct, so women are they won't admit this. They'll say, no, we're the same. But like I said, when push comes to shove and we enter a nuclear war or a burglar comes to your house or there's no finance, who do you want to have the final say? The man, because you cannot out-deny or outrun biology. Men are bigger, we're stronger, we think more logically, we think with less emotion, we're more long-term thinkers. This is not a bad thing, this is not a sexist thing, in fact, this is the most loving thing. Now, to bring it full circle, the reason I say do not approach women is because women, guys, again, this might trigger and offend some of you guys, women need relationships more than men do. The only relationship a man needs is with God above. What is this? His mission, fulfilling his prophecy. This is why God created Adam. Adam, what did he say to Adam? This is very important. He didn't say, hey, Adam, go look for your Eve. Hey, Adam, go approach that Eve. Go spin plates for your Eve. No, he said, Adam, tend to the garden. Take care of the animals. Do what's in front of you. Focus on your mission. That's what we are called to do as men. And then, right? Then, this is very important. I brought this up in a podcast with a few guys, and they never thought of it this way. It was actually with like Mike Pantili and all these guys. They were like, oh, wow, that's actually fact. Then, guys, as Adam was tending to the garden, focusing on his mission, doing God's work, right? Matthew 6:33. Then God saw fit. You know what, Adam? You've been doing a good job, and you seem a little lonely. You know what? No man should be alone for too long. I'm not saying he can't be alone, but he shouldn't be alone for too long. Then he created him his helpmate. The reason I say do not approach women is because you guys are not tending to your garden. You're BSing yourself and you're thinking, well, yes, David, I am. I'm focusing on all my stuff and I need a helpmate. No, you don't. Because if you needed a helpmate, God would create one for you. The reason I don't approach women, I'm not on dating apps. And in fact, this is very important too. I had a big dating app. I won't say which one it is, and it was like a biblical dating app, and I think it's going live in like 2 days, and they're great people. They said, can you help endorse this? We'll pay you, we'll work out something, and on paper, that sounds like a good plan, right? It's like a biblical courtship kind of like dating app, right? And they said, can you like help it? And at first I was like, hey, no problem, but I thought about it. I'm not going to be using it. And the reason for that is because I'm not against it, but I know that I would just be falling into the latter. I'd be falling into, well, this kind of looks like, it's not Tinder, it's the same thing. And the problem with that is now I believe, you guys don't have to agree with me, you don't actually believe in the plan. If I really believed that God would send me my wife, I don't think I need to rely on anything man-made. Now, maybe God will give me the inspiration to actually use it, but as of now, he's not. And I don't need a crutch. And you as men don't need a crutch. Why? Because your most important thing in life is not your woman. Yes, I said that. It's your mission. Woman is created for man. Man is created for God. And I just want to wrap it up here because I know it sounds very sexist. What I just said there is the most loving thing you can do. Do you want to know why? And I'm not going to go too deep with you guys because, again, I could speak with this for a long time. You have to understand this. Love moves downwards. This is why in the Bible we are commanded to love our wives, and our wives are meant to respect our husband. The reason for this is because we can only truly love something, right? Love moves downwards, right? Doesn't move upwards. We don't love God. We respect God. He's our Father. God loves us. Why? Because we need God. God doesn't need us. The only way we can love something is if we first have the resource to be able to love, right? You guys cannot love your woman properly because you have nothing of sustenance yourself. You have no mission you're following. You have no financial resource. You can't guide her. You have no spiritual authority. And that only comes through following God above, through following mentors. This is why the hierarchy goes God, man, woman, child. Because if I submit myself to Christ, who is above us, and I gain spiritual authority, I gain my mission, I gain this audacity through that. Think of like your cup filling up. Now, when I have a woman come on board, I'm able to love her, provide for her, take her on. But what most people are saying is forget your cup, David. Forget that, the spiritual authority, your fitness business. Just go chase women. And guess what happens when you get her? You have nothing to offer. So what I'm saying is the most loving thing you can possibly do or think of. All right, guys? Gain your resource, follow God, and from that, you have ability and substance to offer and love your woman. Boom. So that's that, guys. We're now going to hop into our last Q&A section just to end it off on a little lighthearted note. We'll see you guys there. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. As always, guys, the full episode is linked below on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll finish it here with the final plug. If you guys are interested and would like to work with me on a personal level, you guys know what's up. There is always one-on-one coaching where we can speak of anything we spoke of in today's video or on a more practical level, improving things like your fitness, business, mindset, and spiritual health. Spots are open below, and I love working with you guys. You can support Edge, coupon code developed. You guys know what's up. See you in the next episode. So with that, much love. Peace.